But Jesse Jerkson.
Let me say at the outset, I have supported Barack's campaign with passion from the very beginning. I thought the idea made sense. I thought it was a part of a great historical continuity no one could project or predict. It would be as successful as it has been. We've been there all the way because I think this campaign is a redemptive moment for America and a great opportunity for us to redefine the course of our country. It is, in fact, the healing moment. It's the end of a 54-year journey.
Now, we're talking about what you said. Why don't you answer what you said?
1954, the Supreme Court ruled apartheid to be illegal, and after 10 years of test cases, the Montgomery bus boycott, the Little Rock 9, the sit-ins, we finally got July 2nd, 64.
Why did you say foul things about Barack Obama? That's the question.
Bill. In 64, we had the sit-ins, the Democratic Convention by Fannie Lou Hamer challenging the makeup of the racial composition of the party in Mississippi. We won that battle. In 65, the right to vote, and it's unfolded from the right to vote. Such a big deal for us now. It was so bloody, so full of terror when we first got it.
You attacked Barack Obama.
Selma, Alabama, white women couldn't serve.
Why did you do that? What did you say? What did you mean?
Farmers who didn't pay poll taxes couldn't vote. Blacks couldn't vote. In 75, teenagers got the right to vote. 18-year-olds could vote. And then 74, right of residents or students.
What is he up there for? Now I forgot why he's there, to be honest with you.
University of Iowa, for example. You don't have to vote absentee. You can vote where you go to school. That was a big deal in this year's caucuses. 84, 88 campaign, we fought to reduce the threshold and to have proportionality, not just winner take all. And so 54 years of marches and martyrdom and murder and trial and error, and here we are today with the presumptive nominee of the Democratic Party, Barack Obama. I'm glad to be part of that journey and support his campaign.
Get to the point.
Unequivocally. Let me hasten to say, as we move toward August the 28th, that was August 28th, 1955, when Emmett Till was lynched with a low moment. August 28th, 63, Dr. King dreaming from Washington, rising higher. August 28th,
why did you trash Barack Obama? Hello,
so we ride the crest, we cherish this history. And I want to say if I have great passion for this campaign, and travel across the country, the length and breadth of our nation, on radio and TV and churches and schools, arguing the case for the campaign.
Oh, you're campaigning in churches? That's illegal.
The element of it. And if in this thing I've said in a hot mic statement that's interpreted as distractions, I offer apology for that, because I don't want harm nor hurt to come to this campaign.
Why'd you say
it represents too much of the dreams of so many who paid such great prices, and I'm very sensitive to what that means. And so I want to make that very clear. I sent a message to Barack's campaign a while ago about continued support for the campaign. I do have a passion for urban and rural policy. While we're rising politically.
You know what, Jerkson, you're so full of crap, it's coming out of your ears. We didn't ask for a history lesson. We're aware of it. We're aware of America's problems in the past and America's accomplishments and progress. Our question to you, where are the reporters? Hey, my question to you, Jerkson, why did you trash Barack Obama, given this history that you just laid out? Answer that, please, sir. Go.
To black churches and challenges people there to use their best and to have a better commitment to their families. I'm all with that because it's the right message, a message I repeat over and over again. The black America and urban America also needs.
You can't answer this question, can you, sir? You can't answer this question because what you said when you didn't think people were listening was what you really believed. Go ahead.
If the churches are able to do daycare for the children, that's a good thing.
Daycare for the children? What the hell does that have to do with it?
Do breakfast and feeding program for the children. That's a good thing, but parents are facing
so you were foul-mouthed and trashed Barack Obama for the children.
All that they do in their commitment to faith. On the other hand, not only must we end the war in Iraq, but our bridges are collapsing.
That's right.
Our levees are collapsing, and so I reach out for a broader,
it's the war in Iraq. This
more
guy
passionate
is
message
so full of
as we
crap.
speak to churches and unions and schools, and whether it is
it's Bush's fault that you're a moron who made a moronic statement in an open mic.
And so in a hot mic statement, I referenced that the black church message must not be seen as talking down to, but a part of the great lift up. And I think that his message, a part of the success of his campaign has been to keep it above the traps of race, to take us to another level of reconciliation, another level of hope and real progressive change.
There you
go. We all move from racial battleground to economic common ground. And no one in the campaign, frankly, has put a commitment in urban policy as he has. And that's why I hope that what we have done in this situation does not distract from that message.
No, not at all. Not at all. Now, here's the question, Reverend Jerkson. My question is, will you now be stepping down, given your apparent outrageous statement that may well have been a racist statement? I guess we'll know later on Fox. Will you be stepping down from all your communication responsibilities in your nonprofit groups? Yes or no? Well, in 1954 in Brown versus Board of Education.
Well, we set a new course for America and for the world.
Yes.
And so, thank you very much.
Children
yes, sir.
care. Thank you. Yes.
A recording of this, audio or visual and audio, do you think it
Louder.
should be shown to the public of your statements?
Well, actually, I was in an interview with Fox talking to a doctor about national health, about cholesterol and disproportionate healthcare problems and cancer and diabetes and the like.
Yes.
And we finished that first segment. Dr. Tuckman said, what about Barack and these churches and these lectures about blacks and their behavior? I said, they must not be seen as talking down. There must be a broader message, because he's avoided being racially typed or limited. And so if you go that way, there's a danger that your adversaries will try to undermine the broader message. His message for urban policy has as much application to whites, Latinos, as it does to blacks. It's a broader message.
Wow, if that's what you said, how controversial there, Reverend.
Take any such message toward blacks as harm.
You actually said more than that, didn't you?
Well, they needed to have better manners and better behavior.
You made unreverend-like comments, didn't you, Reverend?
The reality is, while there are urban killings, which we all decry, NIU was not black. Virginia Tech was not black.
We have a methane alert now.
Was not black.
A carbon footprint that's out of control.
Americans see it through a keyhole. We can know black and crime as synonymous, but we lost 4,100 Americans in Iraq in 4 years.
Typical. Drag out the answer. Don't address the question. Play out the clock and leave the stage.
That's urban America, too. And now the Supreme Court has ruled that it's all right to have more access to more guns.
What the hell does the Supreme Court have to do with this? You trashed Barack Obama and used apparently some vile language, sir. What did you say and what did you mean?
Facing record home foreclosures.
Oh, home foreclosures.
Second-class schools and first-class jails. However diligent blacks may work, if your child goes to Marshall High, someone else's child goes to Nequa Valley, the playing field is not even.
That was a long conversation you had there.
There's not so much racial as there are structural gaps.
Yes.
When there are no gaps, then
didn't you say something about Barack Obama's genitalia? That's the rumor. Yes or no? Did you say that, sir? Yes or no?
And the score is 0-0.
And if it wasn't about that, as rumors have it, what was it about, sir? We know it wasn't Brown versus Board of Education. We know it wasn't Selma, the food stamp program. We know it wasn't voting rights for teenagers. What did you say, sir?
I talked to the senator not very long ago. He is there. He understands that. Yes.
In regards to your comments, if they're on a tape somewhere, I haven't personally heard them, should they be shown?
Well, that's the decision you guys have to make. You know, it was in the studio.
Hot mic.
And it was, the hot mic was hot.
Mike was hot.
And we talked this much about hot mics. Whether it's hot mics on other people without dropping their names.
Cold mics.
It's my responsibility. It's not yours. You do it the mic what you want to do. But what I want